Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us. Today we're going to show you how to remove the retractable cup holder from a 2013 Toyota Sienna. This tutorial may apply to other third generation model years. So it turns out the cup holder is a very convenient place to put things other than just cups, like gift cards or credit cards. Unfortunately, it isn't designed for this, and closing the cup holder with cards in it can sometimes result in cards magically disappearing. So, if your cards have gone missing, let's begin the search. First, we need to open the upper storage box. Then we can pry the trim panel below it to start removing it. Once you get to the left side of the panel, be careful because there is a cable attached to it. Grip the connector and squeeze the locking clip. Then rock the cable side to side to loosen and remove it. Next, we remove the shifter knob by simply turning it counterclockwise and unscrewing it until it comes off. To remove the shifter cover, pull it from the bottom. Do not pull it off completely until the shifter cable has been removed. To remove the cable, once again grip the connector, squeeze the locking clip, and then wiggle it out. Now you can remove the shifter cover. We're going to try partially removing the cup holder first. A partial removal is much easier to do, and that may be all we need to retrieve our lost items. There are two stopper tabs that keep the cup holder locked in. Let's find the right one first. And here's the left one. This one is a little harder to see because the frame is in the way. Let's start with the left side by pushing down on the left stopper tab with a long screwdriver. While you're doing that, pull the left side of the cup holder forward so the tab goes past the stopper. Then we repeat with the right side tab, pushing it down with a screwdriver and pulling the right side of the cup holder forward. Now that the tabs are past the stoppers, we can pull the cup holder out further than usual. At this point, if you see your lost items on top of the cup holder, pull them out. But if you don't see them, or you accidentally push the items further in, oops, then we need to do a full removal instead. To fully remove the cup holder, we're going to use a pair of cards. Use cards that aren't important in case they get scratched up. Starting with the left side, slide the card above the cup holder until it hits the stopper tab. Then use a screwdriver to push the tab down while sliding the card further in until it sits above the tab. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Once again, sliding the card up against the tab, pushing the tab down, and pushing the card over the tab. Now we're ready to remove the cup holder. Grip the sides of the cup holder, but make sure you hold the cards in place. Then, simply wiggle the cup holder out towards you until it's fully removed. Now that the cup holder is out, let's take a look at where the tab stops are. We can see the slot where the tab slides along and stops at. The lip of the frame is where it stops for our partial removal. The cards helped us get past this. Now we can look for our long lost treasures. Even some change. Looks like it's payday. After you've recovered your items, it's time to put things back together. At the bottom of the cup holder, we can see a roller that holds a metal band that's very springy and very sharp. If we pull it, we can see a notch in the shape of the letter H. This band is used to make the cup holder spring out when you open it. Now let's look at the bottom of the frame where the cup holder came out of. We can see there's a slot where the metal band clips into. Since the band is very springy, it won't stay in place by itself, so we're going to use tape to help hold it in place. Start by sliding the spring band's notch into the slot on the frame. Carefully tape the spring band down by making sure the tape stays in place where the notch is. Don't tape too far in, just enough to stop the band from coming out. Once the band is in place, position the cup holder into the frame. Don't push it in all the way just yet. Look and feel for any excess slack in the band. Slowly push any slack towards the roller. If there is any slack, it may bend the band, which will cause the cup holder not to open smoothly. When everything is in place, slowly wiggle the cup holder back into the frame. Slowly wiggle the tape out from underneath. Don't pull straight out or too fast, otherwise the spring band may come with it. Once that's done, test to make sure the cup holder opens and closes properly. Now we can put everything back together, starting with the shifter cover. Plug the cable back in. The cable only fits in one way, so don't force it if it doesn't go. Once the cable is connected, slide the shifter cover over the shifter and snap it back in. Next, screw the shifter knob back onto the shifter. Rotate clockwise until it's tight. Now we can plug the cable back into the trim panel. Again, the cable only fits in one way. Then we can snap the trim panel back into place. And finally, thanks again for watching, and let us know if you liked this video.